Are you going to be traveling for the 4th of July weekend? Are you taking a 4-day weekend? It's almost here. People across the nation will be celebrating the 4th, and they're finalizing their travel plans. No matter where you're going, you'll have plenty of company as millions of us hit the road. Some 40.8 million will be traveling, but most will drive more than 50 miles or more to visit friends, go to the barbecue, and check out Independence Day celebrations. According to AAA, the number of people traveling out of town is down this year. And the question is, why is that? Joining us now, travel expert Cathi Banks. Cathi, good morning.
Good morning.
Why is travel down this year?
Well, there's a few reasons. The biggest one is that this year, 4th of July falls on a Thursday, whereas last year it fell on a Wednesday. And so it's simply they're measuring a shorter period of time this year.
How about the price of gasoline in comparison to a year ago?
Well, actually, it's slightly cheaper this year than it was last year.
It is?
Yeah, it is. A couple cents. It's still way too expensive, though.
Yeah. Is there any hope, Cathi, that level is going to decline, is going to go down, the price of gasoline?
Gas prices, I don't know that I would bank on it going down to where it was when we were kids. It just depends on so many factors. I think the biggest thing is just to work around it and just try and make the best deal you can. I was talking to somebody earlier this morning. He was talking about the Gas Buddy app on his phone so he could get the cheapest gas price in whatever town he was in. Mm-hmm. Use things like that.
Yeah, it's. I've got to believe that's part of the reason, is that it's expensive now to travel.
It is expensive,
yeah.
And we've got the sequester thing happening and the payroll tax cuts, and so our paychecks are all a little bit less than they were last year, and it all plays into it for sure.
I was looking at flying to the Twin Cities from Colorado for a 4-day weekend, and with the car rental and the hotel and the flight, I mean, I was approaching $1,000, which is a lot of money for a 4-day weekend.
Oh, yeah, easily. I'm going to my 30th class reunion here in a couple of weeks, and I was looking just at a car rental, and it was going to cost me $500 just to rent a car.
Yeah, it used to be. I'm not going way back, but I remember just a few years ago you could get a compact car for $119 for 4 or 5 days, and you're right. Our car rentals are very expensive. What gives with that?
It depends on what market you're looking at. For instance, if you were looking at, say, Orlando, you probably still can find $119 for 4 or 5 days. Yeah, but I was looking at Anchorage, Alaska, for instance, and there are much less competition, a lot fewer cars, and it's a very high demand period of time, July. So it's all supply and demand. Everything is supply and demand.
Boy, that's amazing. One thing I've discovered over time is that the best time to travel, especially to the cold weather states, is in the winter time. You can get the best deals because nobody wants to go there.
Yep, and you've hit upon that's the travel wisdom of the ages, is to get a good deal on travel, do what other people don't want to do. Plain and simple.
How are cruises going? Are there any good deals on cruises these days?
For a period of time, particularly one particular cruise line has been having a little bit of a hard time.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, and the pricing on that cruise line is definitely soft. So if you're looking for a deal, that's definitely somewhere you can take a look.
I brought that up because my wife and I went on the inner passageway, the Alaskan cruise, a couple of times, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just a nice, relaxing cruise. It truly was. And we never thought we would go on cruises, but we discovered that we like that. So it's something that I recommend to people on a lot of times.
Oh, absolutely. It's a great vacation.
Yeah, and you hear every once in a while that, here's how you get a great deal on cruises. Is there a way to find great deals on cruises like that?
Well, it's the same thing as everything else. Do it when other people don't want to do it. So say your Caribbean cruises, September and October, first couple of weeks of January after the holidays, do it when other people don't want to do it, and you'll clean up.
Very good. Cathi, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and hope you have a nice 4th.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Cathi. That is Cathi Banks, and she is a travel expert. Are you going to be traveling? Going to head out of town?